Yo, what is good, YouTube? I'm gonna keep this extremely short, not in the mood to talk about market, but let's get into today's recap. Obviously, as we can see, overnight we had a massive dump off. We dropped 1,000 points coming into the open, and we ended up creating this bullish SMT with ES. As you can see, at open, we did take out some sell side, which is significant, and I'll talk about later. On the 4 hour, we created this nice 4 hour gap that we could potentially trade out of for continuation shorts. You know, we already displaced so heavily, I'm not really looking for longs or anything else, right? We have this nice 4 hour gap right here, right? It's also a 15. It's also a 15-minute gap. There's two 15s, and it's probably a 30. But let's get into the open. Start new. Let's go to 8:30. So at the open, let me just mark up this 5 just because there were a few plays at the open. Okay, if we look at the 5 right here, we can see that we have this teeny gap right here. Obviously, I already mentioned us having this 15 above, so I will mark this out just because it does have significance. Wrong gap. It's this gap right here. Right, we have that 15-minute gap, and then it is also a 30-minute gap, as we can see. At the open, let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. At the open, we see that we failed to tag this 15, but what happens is we manipulate into this 5-minute gap right here, and we instantly get a Judas out of it. I've been seeing a lot of controversy on this trade right here. I don't like it due to just how close we are from edging this high time frame PD array, and I really don't like 5-minute gaps anyways. Also, when thinking about R, it was barely a 1R for me. I saw it in live time. I was measuring it out. It wasn't even 1R if I'm targeting London low, which is the closest draw. And then we could potentially reverse because we are, I believe there was also a weekly and a monthly gap, which is what everybody's saying. Let's see real quick. Yep, it's a weekly gap. It's a monthly gap as well. So I didn't like it. I also, yeah, once again, we're tagging a gap. I didn't really have any other draw than this London and obviously some sell side I have marked out with these two lines, but I wasn't a fan of this play mainly because of the 5-minute gap tap. If it was a 15, I would have been all over it though. So I do miss this play right here, and as you can see, we do tag into this monthly gap, and then there were longs right here that I didn't take because I thought we needed to rebalance. I just wasn't looking for longs. I didn't want longs. But we can see that longs did play out for 400 points. And we finally tag into the first unmitigated gap of the session, which is this 4 hour gap right here, which is also on our London high sweep, right? So now I'm going to be looking for continuation shorts like I mentioned at the start of the video. Yeah, tag into a gap, continuation shorts is what I talk about in every video where we get con shorts or con longs. You see, so I have this gap marked out, potential gap I can look at, and I knew that this was a pump fake, but it's like you kind of have to take it. This was a pattern trade. The first gap coming out of a high time frame PD array, such as a 4 hour, will never be the right inverse, and I've been noticing that a lot. I also didn't have a place to go break even. Maybe I should have went break even here. I don't know, I guess. And then I tried to con shorts again. I had guys at break even this time. I got break even. I think I took a 30-second inversion. Yeah. I got break even. Anyways, I might be messing it up. I don't know. It was so long ago. And then we end up running to my draws, and I got a break even, and I got a loss. I'll show you how to loss right now though, because I definitely got the executions wrong, but I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me just pause it honestly. So I'm opening it up right now. If we look, okay, I got it right here. As you can see, I had took a loss on this first play, got in at 8-12. First play I had took, which was once again this, what was it, this one? It was this one, I believe. First play I had took loss, full loss by the way. The reason there's so many executions here was because Trade-of-8 and TradingView was messed up, so I was in a rush trying to get in this trade, and then I had to put in the micros one by one because I was doing it on my phone and I didn't see the bulk and I didn't want to miss a trade, and we were slow-key running at the time. But this was the first play. I took a loss on it. I then tried again. I had got break even. I was front running this 30-second inverse that we see right here. I had front ran it, so I probably got in like right here, I'd say. Just trying to get a better bid. I like the displacement that we were showing out of it. This is a internal high sweep as well, and we're still within the 4 hours, so I really like the play. I got break even on it though, and then this is my third trade, which was another break even. I could probably show y'all which one that is. I think okay, that's this play right here. Okay, so I think I got it mixed up. So there's one here. Okay, there's one here. Right, yeah, that's the first one, and then there's another one here, which I did get break even on because we did take out this low. So and then this one I took a break even on as, was it this one? Okay, yeah. Let me talk about the second one real quick. The reason that this is a break even is obviously because we tagged into a 15 and we're getting cont longs to these highs, and I didn't notice it in live time because I was distracted, but you just get such a nice free play right here. Let me clean this up a little bit. Right. You got this nice 30-second inversion on the 30-second time frame, and you just get nice cont longs off the inverse, 110 points, easy peasy. But I was distracted, so I didn't see that, and I was also looking for cont shorts, which is on me, which sucks. And then I take this third trade and I get break even on it again. And then we run to, I was targeting this first low. Yeah, I was targeting this low just because that's the first low that we have, and we did hit it. So pretty depressing day. Yeah, third trade right there. These are my executions: 807.75, second execution at 820, and then third execution at 810. So pretty much just hunting shorts today, and just couldn't get the right read on it. Let me go ahead and delete this though. That's pretty much it for today's recap. I did lose 2 more accounts off the shorts. Maybe they blessed me with the Trade-of-8 maintenance issue that happened today. I don't know. Finna go do me though, I guess. Peace, y'all.